Yes, sir. Hi, bro. I hate to make this video because, man, this person I'm about to mention. Heck, I'm just gonna get right into it, bro. We are in the Nicki Minaj crash out era. Nicki Minaj is my favorite female rapper of all time. You know, I've been there. The Pink Friday. You know what I'm saying? All this other songs and albums that have just dropped. You know, I've been a huge Nicki Minaj fan ever since I first heard the mixtapes. So it just sucks for me to see this crash out era that she's currently like in what she's doing right now, man. It's crazy. Now, I will say, before I mention what I'm about to mention, because I'm kind of, yeah, we're going to be talking about some stuff. But I will say, it's not like this is out of character for Nicki. If anything, this is probably in character. I know Nicki to be like the kind of competitive person. You know, every song she's in, like a couple of songs recently, just been like, they're decent, but it's like nothing compared to her old work. But when it comes to lyricism in terms of the female rapping community, Nicki Minaj is definitely in that discussion. I mean, heck, I'd probably say she's like the best in my opinion. You know, in her prime, nobody was better than Nicki Minaj. You know what I'm saying? In females, nobody was better than her in rapping in her prime. Let's just be real. So this is on character for Nicki to do something like this. And you know what? Sometimes you need to just chill though. You know, when the first stuff happened with like, I know she was like beefing with Little Kim, but truth be told, I wasn't really familiar with Little Kim back then and all that, so I can't really comment much on that. But what I can comment on is, you know, let's start with the Nicki and Cardi B beef. So when this beef first started, because you know Nicki was on the song with Migos and Cardi on Motorsport. That song is cool, but I don't even know how this crap even started. All I know is Nicki originally had a little line in the song that got taken out, but apparently she like sent shots at Cardi, and like yeah, ever since then like those two have just not liked each other. That's the last song they collabed with each other on too. Just keep that in mind. That was kind of interesting. Truth be told, I'm not really a big Cardi B fan. Like, there's a couple of her songs that I do like, but I'm not gonna sit here and be like, "Hey, man, bump that Cardi B." No, I'm not saying that. That beef happened, and obviously those two are still not cool with each other, but it is what it is. Then we get to the Megan Thee Stallion beef. This one kind of spiraled out of control. I can't sit here and lie to you guys. Megan Thee Stallion dropped a song called Hiss. There's a line where she says, "These girls mad at Megan. They're mad at Megan's Law." That was, if you know Nicki's, you know what's going on with Nicki and who she's with and all that, this was clearly a shot at her. Nicki didn't like that, so she responded with a song called Bigfoot, I think. The song was absolutely garbage, by the way. Absolutely garbage. You know what I'm saying? This is why I say I don't like fan bases, bro, because these fan bases will sit here and glaze everything. You're not gonna get extra points from Nicki for glazing. Call it like it is, okay? That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't be liking when people just be glazing just to glaze. Like, bro, why don't you just be honest with yourself? If you didn't think this was a good song, just come out and say it was not a good song. Don't sit here and glaze it, because then what you're doing, you're boosting them up more than they really are when you know dang well you didn't like it. You're just trying to get some attention. Stop. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. It just wasn't good in my opinion. And then she dropped the Pink Friday 2. I thought the album was decent, or maybe it dropped before or whatever. It was decent, but it was nowhere near better than like some of her other work. So that kind of just disappointed me a little bit. I do like Megan Thee Stallion. Not exactly a huge fan of what's going on with the Tory Lane situation, but I'll talk about that in another video. This is not about that. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on right there. Then on top of that, after Lil Wayne dropped the Carter 6, which that album was... Like I said, bro, there's so many things I want to talk about, man. I do want to talk about the Carter 6, dude. But, you know, I'll talk about... But basically, man, I mean, that album was just disappointing. It was disappointing. I won't say it was horrible, but it was extremely disappointing. But, you know, long story short, Nicki hopped on a song on there, banned from NO, and I will say, she killed her verse. She absolutely killed her verse. Even sending shots at Jay-Z. That is insane to think about. Maybe a potential at Kendrick too, but I think it was more so a Jay-Z shot. Nicki snapped on that dude. If she's going to make some music, can we just get some music, Nicki? Like, come on, girl. Are you retired or are you not retired? You're pulling a Rihanna treatment. Relax. That song was cool. But then, oh my gosh, dude. I don't even know what to say about this next one, bro. Now, Nicki and SZA are beefing with each other on social media. Like SZA? SZA? What did SZA do to you? What did SZA do to you? If you're beefing with SZA, something is wrong. Something is wrong with you. Like, why are you beefing with SZA? She's one of the most chill people you could probably ever get to meet. Why would you do that? Apparently, like, SZA sent something out on Twitter. It was like Mercury retrograde or whatever, something like that. I guess she took offense to it. I don't know what that tweet means. Can somebody please tell me what SZA meant by that tweet? Basically, she took offense to that. She just started like just going after SZA and her whole body or personality. It's like, girl, what are you doing? Why are you going after SZA's freckles, her BBL, her body, her personality? Like, girl, what is wrong with you? Do you have a soul? Like, I don't understand why she came at SZA like that, especially considering SZA didn't really do anything. It'd be one thing if SZA was sending shots at Nicki earlier, but I don't see any indication that she did that. She just sent out a tweet and then Nicki just took offense to it for some reason. I don't know. Maybe something to do with what happened with the fact that she collabed with Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, maybe. But other than that, I don't know why she did that. That was just weird. It's just bad because, like, why are you beefing with your own color? Like, it was one thing you beefed with Miley Cyrus. I don't even know why you two were beefing. That was just stupid. But then on top of that, you're beefing with Cardi B, Meg, and SZA. Like, why are you beefing with these people who I'm pretty sure some of these people have looked up to you? I'm pretty sure Cardi B has mentioned something like, you know what I'm saying? She listened to your music. Megan Thee Stallion listens to your music. I'm pretty sure SZA's probably listened to your music. All of these people have probably listened to your music and even look up to you. And this is the respect that they get by you sending shots at them. Now you don't want to get like, and that's another thing. That is such a missed opportunity. Do you know how much money or streams and stuff you would be making if you made a song with SZA? A Nicki Minaj and SZA song. That would be crazy. Two of the top biggest female artists right now making a song together. That song would go platinum. But no. Let me send shots, you know what I'm saying, at these people. Like, come on, girl, what are you doing? Then on top of that, apparently SZA put out a tweet. She said that she tried to hit her up for features one or two times. And I'm like, girl, Nicki, if this is true, you're cooked. You're cooked. Because come on now, there's no reason for SZA to lie about that either. I don't think there's any reason to lie. I feel like that's probably true, that she probably tried to hit up SZA for that. And then like, it's like, come on, what are you doing? Like, I keep saying that, but come on. You're losing like potential collaborators. And it's like, man, this is coming from somebody like me. I would have loved to hear a Nicki Minaj and Kendrick song because I feel like those two would mesh so well. I feel like they would always be trying to like one up each other, try to have like the better verse. And unfortunately, I mean, I kind of knew this already, like years down the line, this wasn't going to happen. But after this SZA and Nicki beef, it is definitely down in the trash can now. Yeah, I don't know, man. Nicki, she's kind of going out a little bad, in my opinion, because like I said, she's my favorite female rapper of all time. I love Nicki Minaj. But you know what I'm saying? If you see them doing something that you don't like or you don't think is like cool, you got to call them out for that. That's just the way I see it. I don't think Nicki is going to see this video, but if she does, well, sorry, girl. I still like you, but I'm sorry. This was not it. This was not it. I'm just going to be real with you. This wasn't it. Doesn't mean I hate you. Obviously, I don't know you personally. You don't know me personally. But you know what I'm saying? I just don't like this move. I don't know what you were trying to accomplish. And SZA, I mean, y'all already know, man. I'm a huge SZA fan. I'm going to ride the wave with SZA on this one, bro. I'm riding with SZA. She was perfectly justified to react in the way that she did. So that's pretty much all I got to say about this. But yeah, Nicki Minaj crash out era. Fortunately, we're all living in it. Also, one last thing, dude. I was just thinking about this too. How does Kai Cenat feel about this, bro? Kai Cenat has had both SZA and Nicki Minaj on his stream, and now that they're beefing with each other, I know Kai Cenat has to be feeling some kind of way, bro. That's got to be sitting with him right now, bro. His two favorite female artists beefing. Oh man, welcome to 2025, bro. You'll see the most craziest things going on in this era. Stay cool, keep classy. Peace.